Hello YouTube, Reseller Mom here. Welcome to today's video. Today is Saturday the 9th of November and I'm out shopping today. So I'm trying to take you guys with me. My first stop here is going to be Walgreens, and this is an impromptu pop into on my way to the main store of Marshall's. The other store I'm going to pop into is Staples. I've got a ink cartridge and you can turn them in and supposedly you get some sort of credit, like $2 or something, but it's more about recycling your ink cartridges for me, and it's right next door to Marshall's. So I pop in there, check out the clearance. Same with this Walgreens, it's on the way, so I'm just going to pop in, see if there's any leftover Halloween stuff or seasonal stuff, and kind of take a look around. I've never been in this Walgreens, so I'm kind of excited about that. Always excited to go into a new store. So last night I went out shopping at Marshall's and then Ross. Ross is now closing at 12:30. Marshall's was closing at 9:30, so did a late night shopping trip last night. Some of the things that I was picking up and getting, I found a pair of camo pants. I love picking up anything camo that's selling well. My favorite stores are the discount stores, sometimes Walmart as well. Hunting season, you know, is huge, and any of that gear that goes along with hunting season, I have done like elk calling things that have gone on clearance, camo, anything camo, pretty much any of the accessories that you would need to go hunting that you're allowed to sell. You know, obviously there's some restrictions in place for weaponry and explosive type of materials that you can't send in, but there's a lot of other things that are needed for your accessories when you go out hunting. Let's see here, some other things I found. I found some Columbia gloves at, oh boy, I think it was either Ross or Marshall's, obviously, but I can't remember which store now. One pair was going for $120 and it was a $20 glove set. If you're ungated for Columbia, be watching out for that. They were like big, thick thermal gloves. It was amazing. The other ones are going for about $65, and they as well were $15-20. So look out for all that winter wear as you are out and about there, putting it out on the shelf. The other thing I scored was about 34 Seahawks Christmas ornaments, and that's something that, you know, is local to my area and probably not going to be out at your stores unless if you're in my area. So look out for team type paraphernalia. Now this one was a little interesting because it was under the brand other team accessories or something like that. Something with other team for the brand name, which was weird. It wasn't under NHL or NFL or any of those. And I was able to get auto ungated at the store. So that is something to watch out for too. The thing that could happen is I could get these listed and then have the brand owner, which I don't know who that is. It's kind of it was a weird one. Might send me a nasty gram. I had that happen with a pair of compression socks the other day. I picked up just 1 or 2 sets at Fred Meyer. They were on clearance by Joyce, Joist, and Joyce sent me an auto, hey, you're not allowed to sell this, send us your purchasing information, etc. And so, you know, that could happen. What I do is, you know, you can always test buy and turn in a couple and see if you get any sort of IP claims. There's also a lot of Facebook message boards out there that will have companies that are troublesome, some sort of list going. I know Ladies of FBA does, and I love that, so I could do a quick little search on that and see if anybody else has had trouble with those types of things if you wanted to do more research. Okay, so let's pop into Walgreens. I would show you my stuff from last night, but it's in my office already, and there's a lot of repeat things, so it's not super interesting. I've told you about the good stuff already. And my office is a flippin' mess. I've had a lot of FBA returns come in this week and orders, and it's a mess. So, you know, there is that out there. Anyhow, let's get into Walgreens and see if we find anything. I did not find much, but I did find some Contacts multi-purpose solution on 90% clearance for 89 cents. I think I'm going to keep one for my family, maybe more than one, and that gives me, I got a total of 5, so I might be selling 4, keeping 1. We'll see how it looks. But several things going on with this. One, you want to check expiration dates. So the expiration dates were all over the place, but the earliest one was 4/16 of next year. So that gives me a little bit of time to move this product. Not a whole lot, so you want to keep a lookout for that. The other thing that I did double check was I wanted to make sure that I could sell that product and that it didn't have any other hazardous flags going on with it because it is a solution. You know, sometimes solutions are flagged for hazardous ingredients for whatever reason. Sometimes it doesn't make sense when they're flagged, and sometimes it does make sense, but for this is good to go. The other thing I did check is that there are multiple ASINs for this with different bundles. So it may make sense to do a single pack. It may make sense to do a double, a triple, a quadruple. You know, I got to look at the rank and see which listing would be the best to jump on. If I did the single listing that looked the most popular, I stand to make about $9 a box, and they're, you know, times 4 is $36 in profit, so not too bad. The other thing I picked up, and I don't know if I probably won't sell this because I need it, and the sticker is right smack on top, but it's Off With Your Face Soap and Glory purifying cloths, and I'm out of this at home. Geez, let's see if I can show it upside down here. $2.10, that's 70% off. I need some more face wipes because my daughter has started playing around with makeup, especially in Halloween, and we tore through the pack that I already had. So these are always nice to have on hand, so I grabbed those. But I may scan them as well and see if they're worth anything selling. I do like that brand, and that is something that I do find at Walgreens quite a bit on clearance and whatnot. So let's see here. I started off by going through the makeup because there was a ton of orange tags. Unfortunately, 80% of the product was gone behind the orange tags. The only things that were left were the really cheap items. You know, Revlon doesn't do very good unless if you get for like dirt cheap, you know, those types of brands that are already $3-4 at Walgreens. They were like $1 or $2, and it was, I don't know, it was just a mess. It was really picked over, so it was a pretty quick walkthrough. Then I went down and looked at the toys. There were several toys that were buy 2 get 1 off, but they were all at full price. I did scan some Disney stuff to see if the full, you know, with that little bit of a sale, if it was worth it, and didn't come up with anything. So this was more of a recon mission than anything else. You know, it was great to score about $36 worth of profit, and it's a quick little jump in, you know, stop the car, pop in, browse up and down really quick, and then, you know, get out and get moving on your way. And once you find some products at one store, let's say that Disney toy was really good, then Walgreens is a great place where you could find a great deal and then go and hit up all the other little Walgreens around it too. So unfortunately, I'm just going to walk away with my storage solution, move on to Staples. So let's get going. It is full swing Christmas in here. They have Christmas in every department. But for supplies, I've got my reusable bags at the bottom because in this area they charge 5 cents a bag, and I, you know, again, save the environment. I've got my water because I've been on this Code Red diet and I got to keep my water intake. Of course, my purse that has everything in it. I went and scoured the beauty aisles. I only came up with 1 item. This will make me, I don't know, $6 a piece. I got 2 of them. And then, of course, I am loaded and ready to go with my KDP 2000i scanner, Bluetooth scanner. I love this. I wear it around my neck. I am not wearing a blue shirt, so people won't think I am a worker here. That is also important. I'm trying to show you. This is the other thing that I carry with me. And this thing will charge my phone up many a times if I run out of power. So that is charged and ready to go. Thought I'd show you my supplies as I'm getting ready to hunker down for a couple hours of scanning. Maybe not that long, but we'll see what happens here. All right, I wound up getting some things here, including some deer foam slippers, some more baby blankets, and some hat sets that I love these. They're about $10, $9.99, going for about $30 online. Baby blankets you need to scan and make sure you're getting the right kind because there's some that are doing really good, some that are not. Same with the deer foam slippers. What else? I got the Calvin Klein bras in there. I got a couple Bali bras, but not a whole lot for the time spent here. It's pretty crowded here, so I gotta move and wrap this up here. But I wanted to show you guys this guy. It's Spode. It's a Christmas tree, but it's from 2018. So I went ahead and scanned it. It's 2 or 3 million rank. It's only $6.99. It's going for $25 or so. Anyhow, it'd be about $12 profit if it sold. And this is where you gotta go make one of those decisions. I'm gonna pass on it just because it's not really moving. But these kind of Christmas ornaments that are maybe last year, especially Baby's First or something, are sometimes good to get. You know, maybe like myself, my kids broke their babies first with the year printed on it, and then it was really hard to find that year. So there is a market for it, but today I'm going to pass on it. I am all done, checked out, ready to drive home here. I spent $208 at Marshall's, nothing at Staples, and like what, less than $5 at Walgreens. So all in all, the amount of time I spent shopping is not that great for the amount of money that I spent. I would have liked to do better, but it is what it is. Sometimes you go into a store and no matter how awesome you are scanning, the stuff just isn't there or in the quantity that you would like. I spent a lot of time scanning toys. Didn't really find anything. I spent a lot of time scanning bakeware. Wilton had a lot of stuff, both Halloween and Christmas theme. They had, skeletons and cookie Christmas cutters and candy cane pans that I had picked up before that were great, and now they're not so great. So even though I may have bought something before and it might have scanned well, I'm still going to rescan it and look at the rank and the margins. So had a lot of things that were very gray area borderline, and I was being very particular on this trip as well, so I just passed up on those. Did find some good things. I found all of those hat and mitten sets, deer foam slippers, the baby blankets, and about 5 bras, Calvin Klein and Bali, and then 2 beauty items. So I spent a lot of time in beauty, found nothing. Spent some time scanning gourmet coffees, didn't find anything, or I'd find it and the expiration date was too soon. So I had a lot of bummers today, and it is what it is. We got to move on, right? Pick a different store and hope for better luck tomorrow, which I will be going out probably tomorrow and probably Monday because my husband is off all weekend. We're going out for his birthday tonight, so that'll be super fun. I will have an awesome evening because I'm going out for steak and wine. What can go wrong there? But all in all, yeah, I mean, I'm glad I got to take you guys. Oh, I was going to say the other good part walking away from this was over at Staples, they had Glad. Oh my gosh, it's too late. But trash bags. And they weren't quite money makers, and the rank was a little bit high, but I was able to get ungated, auto ungate. Now, if you follow me over on Instagram, I posted the exact ASIN I used, etc. So, you know, I try to share those with you guys when I can. It's too hard. I used to try and incorporate them into the videos, and it's sometimes difficult. Marshall's was freaking packed. The aisleways were packed. Shopping was really hard. There was stuff on the floor, so, you know, I was always trying to move stuff out of the way so I wasn't rolling it over with my cart. It's just difficult to shop when it's like that. And it's Saturday afternoon, so of course, you know, it's the busy time. What do you expect? Anyhow, tomorrow and Monday, I will be going out probably shopping again, just because I am doing my shopping on the weekends, which during the holiday times, it's going to be busy, but that's how it is with the new school schedule. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me taking you along for the ride and what I could show you. If you like these videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, leave them down below and I will get to you. And I do read them, and I always like reading them. I like to hear how you guys are doing, even if it's just a simple hello or, you know, something that you had an awesome shopping trip or something like that. I love hearing about that. And you guys take care. Have an amazing weekend.